This girl Azula is a Hall of Fame hater. She really got arch enemies to put their differences aside to jump her. Because how does one find themselves in the middle of a 1v6? Nationality and bending did not matter. They were united for the fade. You know it's crazy when even this man Iroh gets in on the jumping. So Azula and Aang are squaring off, and they're getting ready for the scrap. My man Aang has seen better days. Bro looks like he's on power saver mode. You know he got that automatic screen dimming on. Azula's been snoozing this man awake the entire night.
Wakey, 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 it's time for school.
Man just wants to go to bed and I cannot blame him. He does not want to be here. So anyways, Azula gets to talking straight trash. She's like, I know you're not trying to catch these hands. And who else but the Prince of El Zuko himself pulls up like, yes, I really am. Bro looked like he was lurking, just waiting for the chance to make a theatrical appearance. Might as well have started playing his intro music. Then this man immediately gets to posing. And I know he's excited to be here, but my guy is doing too much out here. Bro tosses off his hat like he's on that Piccolo weighted clothing grind. On top of that, bro let his ostrich horse run away. This is for real the last time we see this horse. Bro did not need to do that. Man wanna fight against those Earth soldiers and all of a sudden he thinks he's Jordan. Bro thinks he's here to 3P. That village is not about to hang up your jersey, bro. They do not love you like that. Now Zuko and Azula get to squaring off with each other, and Aang is like, damn, I better pose up too. This man Zuko must have forgot he was entirely cooked the last time he fought Azula. Bro did not land a hit. And we're not about to forget that Aang has beat this man every single time they've scrapped. But this man really believes in himself so much that he can take them both on at the same time. Bro is extremely delusional, but he is not a quitter. Anyways, Azula shoots a fireball, and this man gets immediately smoked. Then Aang gets to doing something a bit peculiar. He was literally waiting here to confront Azula, but he watches Zuko get cooked and gets right to skedaddling. Why bro change up so fast? She shoots Aang with a fire wave attack, but he turns into a Samsung washing machine on high spin. Then we find out that Azula has Super Mario levels of vertical, because she's somehow all the way up to the roof in like 5 seconds. Azula starts running a 2v1 and we get a rare sighting. We see a Zuko scrap with Azula where he's not being completely harassed and violated. Somebody get bro a medal. We were not familiar with your game. Aang runs into this house, but my man is playing chess out here, not checkers. He hits the big brain play. He baits Azula into running into the house and falling down. Bro got her leaning with the pump fake, but Azula is smooth with it and recovers. Zuko falls off. Bro wasn't getting cooked for almost 30 seconds of screen time and decided to take matters into his own hands. Aang starts running like Yue and gets a hit in on Azula. At this point even the show is like you've seen Zuko get harassed enough to know how this goes. And bro is cooked off screen. The animators are acting like they're tired of finding creative ways to draw this man get cooked. They said let the viewer fill in the blank. Why did bro think he was gonna win? Then Azula gets to chasing down Aang like Giannis got to chasing down the game ball. Aang turns into Spider-Man, but Azula looks like she has a personal beef with these buildings. She gets Aang falling like he's Mufasa. Long live the king. She ignites the room and this girl is way too happy to be setting a 12-year-old on fire. She legitimately needs a therapist. Why are you so happy? But this is where we get to the main event. The jumping. Real quick, thank you guys for 100 subs. Katara shows up and she calls subs on Aang. She runs out of the house, but Azula still has her chase down badge on. What she doesn't realize is that Katara and Sokka drew up this play to lead her into a trap. She's just luring Azula to get rocked. Between Aang's play and this Team Avatar is a high IQ squad. This man Zuko should be taking notes. Sokka comes out swinging and this man clearly forgot that he's on Nickelodeon because bro went for a full headshot with his club. My man was out for blood. Bro, you don't even know who she is yet. The way this man tried to damn near catch a body. They start backing her down 3v1 like LeBron and the Big Three did to Dirk. Iroh shows up to the scene and he gets to waking up Zuko like he just missed the bus and now he has to drive him to school himself. He like, get up Zuko, we finna jump. We cut back to Azula and she's fighting the squad of Aang, Sokka, and Katara. This is not a sorry squad, why is she still smiling? Toph pulls up and snatches Azula's ankles, no push off. Now this is like when Golden State added Durant to the squad. Nobody else in the league was having fun. Azula gets to running like she just ding dong ditched a house. She's still smiling, but that's because she doesn't realize that she's about to get boxed out by the 4'9" center that is Iroh. With this pickup, they got a whole all-star team on her now. Everyone's had enough of Azula's nonsense at this point. They really back her into a corner with a 1v6. They're ready to fully jump her. She's like, damn, y'all really ganged up. She pretends to give up, and Iroh chooses a terrible time for his cap detector to malfunction. This is where man needed a Kobe for his shack. Bro needed a reminder that the job was not finished. Azula pulls out one of the dirtiest moves from her bag and blasts Iroh while he's not looking. Got this man so bad he woke up and got right to training Zuko how to shoot lightning. Bro said this chick is crazy and needs to go down. They all shoot their elements at her, and Sokka is really just doing his best out here. Bro really threw his boomerang. I can't even blame him though. Bro is out here with no bending trying to fight Azula. Bro is putting in the work. A little bit too much. Then we see that Azula has secretly been training with Harry Houdini this entire time, because she escapes this explosion unscathed and somehow gets free. Zuko is like, damn, if I didn't get cooked for the 27th time, this wouldn't have happened. That's it for the scrap. The gang gets to snoozing after a long day of jumping Azula. Subscribe for more.